Hey, good morning. What's going on, traders? Excited to have you guys in here this morning. Coin in the house. What's going on, man? HTZ. Super happy you got that coin. I felt like you had it. I was done at like 9:45. Made a video. But HTZ knew you were gonna get that coin. Candace in the house. What's going on, Candace? Good to see you in here this morning. Let's go ahead and take a look at the market. Dow futures, they're pointing to a decline. Tuesday's open after 6 straight sessions of gains. 6 straight sessions of gains, guys. Been absolutely crazy. The also called reopening trade stocks were down in the pre-market from airlines to cruise lines. On Monday, Dow jumped more than 461 points, or 1.7%, trimming 2020 losses to about 3.4%. So, market's not looking bad this morning, guys. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the stocks this morning. Yesterday, absolutely nailed those stocks yesterday. If you were in here, we're only watching about 5, but every single one of them, traders, we crushed them. From ENOB, we were right on that this morning, or yesterday morning. ENOB, $20. We saw the news. It was fluff and fade all day. Had no shorts here. But if you guys had shorts, oh my goodness. ENOB, nasty. GCI, little sell-off at the start of the day. Took all of mine at about $3, faded all the way back down to $2.75. We're going to look for similar plays like that today. And the one coin traded yesterday, HTZ, still holding its trend line very well. This is the trend we had marked yesterday, and it had tested it and got a nice little bounce off of it. Climb all the way up to over $6, nearly $7 in after hours, and it's coming right back down to it right now, actually testing that area at roughly $4.50 at the moment. So HTZ, draw your trend line, keep it on watch. Certainly not a bad play again for today. And coin, like he said, hit that like button, guys and gals. All right, this morning, what's our leading gapper? We got our gap up watch list. For those of you who are new, gap down watch list, follow the cursor, bear scan. These are our short plays, market summary, and the intensity scanners. These are fast moves. Usually they're popping on off when the market opens intraday versus pre-market. But let's go ahead and take a look at IZEA. This is our leading gapper this morning, 32 million in the float. So let's pop that one on up and see what's going on with IZEA. We do our 3 types of analysis, traders: fundamental, technical, and trader analysis. At the moment, this one has a lot of solid, good volume on it. And why is that? IZEA, this one is in the communications sector, which has been running hot very recently. The sectors are hot and cold. They're here and there. The coronavirus, that was essentially its own sector. Corona Power. Communications, this is its own sector at this point, because what are we seeing out there a lot right now? Businesses are having to turn to communications with their business. Online platforms to do a lot of their work. So this sector's been taken on off. IZEA, yesterday, roughly 65 cents. Set at $2.50 right now. So this is a massive play. Up roughly 400% from yesterday. This morning, did they come out with some news? What's going on here? IZEA, they have an analyst rating essentially saying, hold the stock. Came out with an analyst rating, which was a hold. Now, let's take a look left of the chart, see what we're looking at in its past chart history. You guys see, I had these levels marked already. 190-ish, 220-ish, 220-ish. We saw it upper shadow here, meaning resistance. So this line here is consistent with the chart and looking left of the chart. It was serving as resistance. It actually ended up breaking through that. So now resistance turns into support. We're still climbing. I mean, this stock in pre-market is trading 2 million plus shares a minute. So absolutely wild, the volume that we've been seeing. As some have been saying, the Robin Hooders are out and trading. So this is a pattern we see often right here, guys. Ascending triangle. I'll go ahead and go over this real quick. Making a higher low essentially getting squeezed together and breaking out past that resistance area. So we're set at 260. Let's take a look left of the chart. We know 220 is going to now serve as support on IZEA. And what do we see looking back here? All right, so we have our 220 marked. I see a couple upper shadows up in this area, 250s to 260s. $3 is obviously going to be tough. Can zoom in here a little bit. We do have a lot of resistance overhead. We're sitting at 260 right now, so let's just be mindful of that. We're sitting roughly right about here. I'll go ahead and draw that line out. $262. All right, yep, we're sitting right about here. This upper line I just had drawn, upper shadow here. Tested it right here as well, couple more times in here. So there's a resistance along the way. Around the 260s, up near 320, we see these upper shadows. There's going to be a lot of overhead resistance here. But IZEA, it's got the hot sector, it's got the hot volume. We can see a further squeeze on it. Yesterday was massive. I'm not... If I was going to short this, I would certainly be waiting probably for backside because of the volume, because of the sector, because of the squeeze that it already has on it. There's obviously going to be good shorts underwater here on this play. So just be mindful of that. I'd certainly wait for backside there if I was shorting rather than just shorting any pop because of the type of volume it has on it. Now, what else are we seeing this morning? The other stock, DRAD, is our lowest float this morning, sitting at about 2 million shares. And you guys know how I feel about those. It's hard. It's already dead, DRAD. DRAD, this one already has sold on off and faded. Pretty much dead at the moment. We won't really go over it. They announced the signing of phase 1 of a $5.2 million contract. But I mean, this stock's not really a play at the moment. I was watching it when it was holding these levels around 420 to $5. Died pretty quickly here. All volume at the moment is on IZEA. All right, HTZ. Let's see if it's still holding the trend this morning. All right, we're at 417. So. Don't believe so. All right, remember the over-under rule, though. You remember yesterday morning in pre-market, we were cracking the trend as well in here. Cracked it kind of hard, 320 all the way down to 280, popped right back above it. And look at these lower shadows here on HTZ. So let's see if it can get a pop right back above that 450 area. That's what it's going to need to do. Otherwise, we're going to see start seeing some selling pressure. It's going to form a new trend. But it looks like it's going to try to have like a fake out breakdown, similar to what it did yesterday. So let's just keep that on watch. That's what I'd be doing on HTZ. If I was trading it right now, I'd probably be buying it, cracking under this area, just knowing that last time it was cracking, it was bouncing right back above it. Now, I like that because I'm able to manage risk very well. Meaning, okay, if we're using that over-under rule, okay, if it's holding under that 450, I'm just going to cut my losses, get out of it. If it's bouncing right back above it, be good to go. In which it looks like it's trying to do right now. It's got good volume on it. It's got good long volume on it. Right back above 450. So we'll see if it can hold. Yeah, coin HTZ inside day, in my opinion. Yeah, my concern here on HTZ would just be this move it had yesterday. We got a lot of longs from 450 up to $7 in this. So, and that was very, very recent. So to hold this trend, it's gonna be difficult because you do have a lot of longs in this right now that from 450 to $7. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if this one formed a new trend. But longs take longer, shorts take shorter. Remember that. Very true. Right. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if it had a day similar to Friday here. See where it made a nice move on Thursday. Friday kind of sold off down to the trend. Next day had a nice massive day. HTZ. So the faster the move is, the weaker it's going to be. Just be mindful of that. The 50-day is at 374. So I'd be a player there as well. Just broke back up above it. Market's looking good. Hertz is obviously reputable company. Wouldn't mind a swing on that, honestly. Brad, yo ha ha, what's going on, man? Good to see you in here this morning. You get HTZ, Brad, yesterday? Alright, so HTZ is kind of the long swing playish. IZEA, long at the moment. Let's go over a few shorts this morning. Let's go over a few good short potential plays this morning. And guys, these are all off the Bearskin watch list. Very similar to GCI yesterday. All right, I got 4 I'm watching on the short side. I have 2 of them I have shorts for. So I'm just going to go over the ones I have shorts for real quick. MIK Michaels, where my wife likes to go here and there. Shorting the company, honey. MIK way off, just guys, way overbought. Like we go over all the time. Faster the move, the weaker the trend. Michaels, obviously reputable. This company was trading 17, 16, 15 bucks. Before all this started happening, it was trading at, right around where it is right now. Where are we sitting at? We're sitting at 875. So look at the chart here, guys. Look at this chart. We have tough resistance. Yeah, I like this a lot. A lot. 875-ish. Yep, look here, guys. Support, crack that, gap below it. Resistance for like 7 days straight. Resistance. All right, went back above it. Support, cracked below it. Resistance. You guys see that? It's like little. Yep, right here. Resistance. See this upper shadow up to this black line right here? So, we had a very fast move recently, and it's off of the trend that it was on, up to 875. I got shorts here at CMEG. I like it. 875 is going to be tough, and I also really like what I'm seeing here in pre-market. Just like what? GCI yesterday, very light in volume. So what I want to see with some of these shorts, I want them to be quiet. After they get tons and tons of volume, and then they go dead quiet, guess what that means? We're going to start seeing some profit taking, and I'm interested in jumping in short with them. So stars are lining up here. It's a nice setup. They don't work 100% of the time. We still have to manage risk well, but this is a pocket pair A setup. I really like this. This is the trend that it was on and respecting. The market started rebounding. Market got hot, went way off the trend line, way off the 13 EMA, broke above the 200-day, came all the way up to 875 resistance. So we'll see. I like this for short. We got resistance on the daily. We got intraday. Overbought on the intradays, overbought on the daily, way off the trend line. A lot of these variables lining up. That's what I look for to make for a good short. So MIK. Right now in pre-market, I'll show you exactly what I'm looking at. It's light, very light. Yesterday had a nice day on it. Closed at roughly resistance. Trying to break above it. It's a little light right now. So we'll see if there's some profit taken at the start of the day. Maybe a little pop back up to 875. Looking for that on the short side. All right, next, FOSL. FOSL, very similar. Very strong day, closed. Tried to get a little gap after hours, failed. Light volume, pre-market. FOSL also daily, overbought. $3 up to whatever it's at right now, $7.50. Let's take a look at the daily. It's at $7.50 right now. 200 days at $7.30. All right. I like MIK a little bit better than FOSL because we are going to open up slightly above this 200-day moving average. So we'll see if it can hold that level. 730. We had a very steep move here, though. So I like this one, similar to MIK. It is a nice hand. It is a nice hand as well on FOSL. So, and then the other ones I'm looking at, I ain't gotta go over every little detail, guys. It's the same story, same thing, trading the same setups. ENT, SPN. SPN's already faded. But I didn't have shorts for these. ENT, this one's a nice play as well. A little bit lighter on the volume, but similar to the other ones as well. Strong day, and also ENT right up to the 200-day moving average. Very fast move, unable to break it. See if it has a red day here. All right, so I'll type these out for you guys. It's 9:18. I'm looking to get in and out today. As I don't have any coffee at the house, I'm tired. Tired, guys. Looking a 15-minute work day and call it a day. All right, let me type these out for you guys. Let's see what IZEA is doing at the moment. IZEA. All right. So it is hitting that 270-ish resistance that we have marked, and then a little bit of a pullback here. So remember, 220 is going to be support. It was resistance. Resistance turns into support. So we'll see if it can pull back to 220 on IZEA. This is where all eyeballs are. All eyeballs are on IZEA. FYI. Candace, anything on VAL? Let's pull that up. VAL's dead. It filled its gap already, Candace. So VAL, looking back. I'm sorry, Candace. Anything on VAL is dead. It filled its gap here, 225. Very fast move and overbought. Honestly, 30 cents up to what is that? 180 right now. So IMRN. Just saw that one pop up on the gap up. G. Thanks for bringing that up, Kenneth. Thank you. Good stuff. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being a part of the team. IMRN out of nowhere. G in the house. Nice, G, man. I'll send you a check in the mail. IMRN. What's going on here? IMRN. Jump after Naval Medical Research Center requests meeting with FDA. Meeting for acute infection. Diarrhea candidate. Huh. I could benefit from some of that. All right. IMRN 2 human phase 2 clinical trials to be conducted in 2021. Huh. Yeah, I'm not seeing what's getting everyone so excited. Maybe the diarrhea part. A meeting was requested with the FDA for trials of the drug being developed to treat moderate to severe. I ain't even going to try to say that. Campylobacteriosis. Anyways, well, we got the volume here. Dang, this thing is wild. IMRN 3 million in float. So I would not be in. This is buy on dips, if anything, at the moment. I would not be wanting to short. You guys know how I feel about shorting 3 million in float stocks. It's hard to manage risk. Not a fan. So where some people do very well, make a lot of money, but IMRN, look at the past chart history. This stock is known to what? It's got a lot of spikes. See all these spikes? Goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. So certainly going to be a play here. I was wondering what was going to get the volume this morning because IZEA wasn't too much of a fan of that one. But I will say IZEA much easier to manage risk. See the difference in the floats. 32 million on IZEA, 3 million on IMRN, and see how they move. They move both very differently. IMRN, huge spread, very huge spread. CoinFox SPCE might be a good long. Yeah, we gotta throw IMRN up there too, guys. IMRN has got roughly 10-cent spread on it, and it moves now. Right now, 45-cent spread. That's just how fast it moves. So I don't like those. HTZG bounced really nice off the trend line. Yeah, guys, just yep. That's why I said I'd be a buyer if it like cracks that trend, because we saw what this stock has done before. When it cracks the trend, it buys right back up. You just got to understand the personality of each ticker. I don't like trading in pre-market though, so did not get that on, did not scoop that one, but if you guys did, very happy for you. But remember, longs take longer, and HTZ did have a lot of longs in it here from 497-ish very recently. Closed the day yesterday and after hours. So it's going to be difficult to sustain this move. It really is. But if it cracks that trend, it will form a new one. It will form a new trend. I'm still bullish on HTZ overall. But it wouldn't be surprising to me if it dropped back down to like its 50-day. You know, for 50-day would be... 50-day would be 374. So I'd be a player in that. I don't think it may not get there, you know, but IMRN, strong pullback. 12.50 down to $10. You guys see how fast it is? It's absolutely crazy. I like the easy stuff, guys. I like the MIK FOSL trades. So I'm hoping those will work for me, and then I'm going to call it a day. IZA still holding strong. Here's the trend for you guys. Extend to the right. All right, here's the trend. So we got two levels of support down at about 220, 225-ish. If I was playing this, that's where I'd be a buyer. We got this ascending triangle support, and we also have 220-ish support. That was resistance. So if you guys are going to trade IZEA, be mindful of that. If it started getting a fast sell-off, I'd be scooping it up, or right around there. But I'm not. I'm gonna focus on. I don't like to buy some of these stocks that are up 400%. I'd like to focus on. I don't like buying high, hoping higher, essentially. But IZEA right now, guys. Pulling down to the trend very fast. Good amount of sell-off at the moment. Solid sell-off. May see a little bit more. Coming down to that 220 area. 220 is going to be a key area right there. We got the VWAP there. We got chart support, ascending triangle support. It's a very key area. Coin. Yeah, IMRN. I agree. This is going to get traders excited on both sides. On both sides of the move. Intensity stock watch in the house. What's going on, man? Going to be a fun, absolute fun day. I guarantee it. Appreciate you, B. Thanks for showing up. Love you. It's going to be a good day, guys. 4 minutes till the market opens on up. Let us know if you have any questions. If you want these scanners, you know what it do. 30 off in the description below, guys. Without them, I'd be trading blind. And not a fan. Not a fan. Candace, have an excellent day. Wishing y'all success. You as well. Absolutely. Remember, HTZ's trend, bounced nice off of it. It's going to be hard to sustain that move just because of how steep this stock is. But I would be, if I was buying off that trend, I would be planning to scale into it. I would size in small enough to scale into the 50-day moving average, essentially, if I was trading it. I like the shorts probably the best. I like MIK FOSL at the start of the day. Other than that, I'm going to be watching the scans and see what pops on up. See what sells on off. That's going to be it, traders. IZA back at that trend, so just be mindful of that. Nasty sell-off. We'll see if it can hold. This could be backside. Be careful. IZA is already up 400%. I'm not trading it, but I'm just saying, if you are, be mindful. It is at the trend right as we speak. Yep, absolutely, Candace. You guys email me if you have any questions. I'm always happy to help out. All right, traders, we got a couple minutes till the market opens on up. Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button, traders. We will see you all first thing in the morning.